Hey Rochester, I'm Emily.
And I'm Nicole, and here's what's hot in the Rock.
We're bringing you the latest on what's going on around the Flower City.
The events you can't miss and businesses you need to know about.
The food, the neighborhoods, the insider tips.
And of course, the real estate tea. Whether you've lived here forever or brand new to the 585.
We'll keep you plugged in on everything that's happening right now. So let's jump in, because this is what's hot in the Rock. Hey everyone, welcome to the Rochester Rundown and what's hot in the Rock. I'm Emily.
And I'm Nicole. This is where we talk about what's happening in Rochester, the community moments that matter, and staying connected in the city that we absolutely love.
So Nicole, this week's episode, we're doing something a little different, a little more reflective, maybe a little more meaningful, but still very Rochester.
Absolutely. We're talking about Martin Luther King Jr. Day, why it matters, how Rochester shows up, ways to get involved, and how you can be a little more intentional about supporting Black businesses.
All right, let's get into it, Nicole.
Let's do it. So this week's hot take is MLK. MLK Day is observed every year on the third Monday in January. This year it actually falls on the 19th, honoring the life legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah, and this is what is hot this week, not only in Rochester, but everywhere.
Absolutely.
So Dr. King was a leader of the civil rights movement. He advocated for racial equality, justice, and nonviolent change. His work really helped shape major civil rights legislation. Oh my gosh, girl, we are tripping all over our tongues today. But continues to influence how we think about equity and community today. I mean, Nicole, could you imagine that if you and I could not be friends?
Oh my gosh.
Because of the color of our skin? I mean, we look very different. What
I
would my world be without
over
you,
to
girl?
your house. Oh
I can't,
gosh.
like, my heart breaks just thinking about
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. And things have changed so much, but for the better, and hopefully more for the better.
I think it's definitely changed a lot. We still have
A
progress
long way to go.
to be made, but I wouldn't be okay without you in my life.
Oh, I feel the same.
Thank you,
I feel
Dr.
the same.
King, and all our... So what is important to remember is that MLK is not just a day off.
It's not just a day off. It's a day meant for reflection, service, and learning. I know Bruce and I, we took our kids to Atlanta, Georgia to visit Martin Luther King's home where he preached down there. And it was very reflective for our family. It was important for us to show our girls at the time because my son wasn't born, but just important to show them, all the history. And they were surprised to see everything that they saw that wasn't in the history books at school.
That's so interesting. That must have been very powerful. I think, kind of all learning, but when you read about it, it's one thing, but to actually be somewhere and feel it. And I bet they were looking to see yours and Bruce's reactions
Absolutely.
too.
It was very emotional for both of us.
I bet. I love that you did that for them. Here in Rochester, Dr. King's message really resonates because this is a city that has a really deep history of activism, reform.
So much history.
Yeah, and community organizing.
So Rochester's was the home of Frederick Douglass, one of the most influential abolitionist writers in American history.
Yeah, I mean, Rochester really played a powerful role in Black history and the fight for freedom and equality. Like you said, Douglass lived here for almost 25 years.
Wow.
Nicole, this is where he published the North Star.
I know, I heard.
Yeah, that was
That's
the
so
abolitionist newspaper that became a national voice against slavery.
Wow, that is so important and powerful. Rochester was also a key stop on the Underground Railroad, working alongside leaders like Harriet Tubman. That's crazy?
Crazy that it wasn't just this distant idea. Like, stuff was happening right here in our neighborhoods.
Absolutely.
And I have a client who I absolutely adore, and she teaches African American studies at a local university here. And she moved up here from Ohio. And when we were looking at houses, she actually moved into like an 1850s farmhouse.
Oh, wow.
I know, it's beautiful. But she was pointing out to me that a lot of these older homes have these kind of unusual spots, like little spaces that you're not sure what they were for. And they were probably spots that were used as stops during the Underground Railroad. And
I can only imagine.
Her house has one, actually. She has this very steep stairwell up to the second story. And across from it, you can't even get to it without a ladder, is just a weird little door.
Wow.
You know, you can't get to it easily. What would it be for? And we were wondering if that was a spot where people would hide out
I'm actually going to be more intentional when I'm looking at older homes to kind of see if I can find little things like that. That's so cool.
I know, because
So
we
cool.
see a lot of houses, and it's a good reminder to kind of look for stuff like that. You know,
Absolutely.
so I mean, I think thinking about that when we talk about MLK Day here in Rochester, you know, we had Frederick Douglass, who believed deeply in the power of education and community and things like that that are still incredibly relevant today.
For sure.
And it's not just about national history.
Yeah. Very local. Very local.
Our local legacy, right? Like this city has always been a place for progress, and let's keep it up, Rochester.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have so much history here, and I'm just so proud to be a Rochesterian.
Me
born
too.
And raised. Born
for
and
sure.
raised.
For sure.
So every year around MLK Day, Rochester comes together through events focused on service, education, and community connections.
All right, so let's do our little community spotlight and maybe share a couple MLK Day activities, events, and if our audience has other ones, please post them in the comments because I would love to advertise more than just what we talk about here.
Absolutely.
Again, it's not just a day off. Like, let's come together as a community. Let's do some cool things. You know, you'll see volunteer opportunities, panel discussions, youth programs, community gatherings, things like that, all centered around Dr. King's message of unity, justice, and service.
Absolutely. Whether you're volunteering or attending a local event, as simple as just reflecting, getting together with your community, and just being an impact if you can.
Yeah, have that conversation with your kids. You know, why aren't you in school today?
Absolutely.
And, you know, we were talking about this before we started recording, Nicole. It's just a good reminder to spread kindness.
Absolutely.
Right?
And we need it right now in our nation, for sure.
So much so we can be so divided and, you know, all on our phones and not interacting and just smiling at the person behind you in line at the grocery store can make a big difference.
Absolutely. Or waving to your neighbor next door at the house that you just sold or bought.
Through Emily or Nicole.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That community. So Nicole, what is actually happening here in Rochester this MLK Day?
Okay, so on July 3rd, I'm sorry, July. Look at me, already in the
We're a
summertime.
mess today. Girl, we're a mess today.
So January 19th on actual MLK Day this year, the University of Rochester is welcoming civil rights leader, social justice advocate, Reverend Dr. William J. Barber. He'll be speaking at 5:30 in the Strong Atrium at the Riverside campus. This event is free, which is great.
Oh, cool.
Free to the public. You can come in. Registration is required. We'll have the details in our comments below, but definitely take advantage of this opportunity to learn about the history of MLK.
I love that. And I know that RIT and Nazareth also have events going on.
Yes.
Again, if you know of something, put it in the comments. If we hear of stuff, we can put it down there too. If you're looking for something a little more family friendly, the Maplewood YMCA, which is it the only city YMCA?
There's one on Thurston, but it's not as big, so it's a smaller space on Thurston Road. But yeah, I think those are the only two.
All right, the Maplewood YMCA was my kids' hub, but it is hosting activities perfect for kids. Families can come. You guys can create snack bags, kindness cards for local organizations. I do too. Just a good reminder for your kids just to be good people.
And it's good to start them early with this information so they can have it.
And doing it together as a community, I think, is really nice. So after that, though, they're going to follow that with a screening of Our Friend Martin. So again, that's at the Maplewood YMCA, and it runs from 5:30 p.m. until 7 p.m.
Nice. I love that. And it's a good time. So it's not too late, not too early, but a perfect time to get in there.
Perfect for kids.
Absolutely. So whether you're attending a keynote, you're volunteering, spreading information to your community, the message is still the same. Showing up for your community.
Absolutely. And so, Nicole, speaking of showing up, one of the ways that we love to do that year round is through where and who we choose to support.
So Rochester has an incredible community of Black-owned restaurants, cafes, shops, creative spaces. So it's very important to tap into those now and year-round, I feel.
Oh, yeah. I mean, from amazing food spots to bookstores or salons or local makers. Like you said, there's no shortage of places to explore for Black-owned businesses. And so for this week's Rock recommendation, we are highlighting two things that we both love and two Black-owned businesses that have truly mastered them.
Do tell.
Well, I don't think it's hard to figure out what we love.
Coffee and cocktails.
Very true.
So
Amen.
first up on our list is Equal Ground Cafe, located in the heart of Rochester's South Wedge neighborhood. Equal Ground celebrates diversity, inclusion with a mission rooted in connection. The community is welcoming. The vibes are amazing, paired with great coffee.
And my favorite, vanilla chai. It is so good. Summer, winter, fall, doesn't matter.
You are a chai girl.
Hands down, it has the best chai in my opinion. I love it there. And the thing I love about it there too, Nicole, is when you walk in, you'll see they have like posted little cards where if you want a coffee and you can't afford it, or you need a meal and you can't afford it, people have paid ahead and you can get that.
Oh, wow. Paying it forward. I love that.
I love it too. What's interesting was that Equal Grounds was started in 2006 by Harry Bronson, political figure here, and his husband. And it was really started to be a safe space for the LGBTQ plus community.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And so then in 2024, longtime customer Monique Chapman bought it. And since then, she's really been committed to preserving the cafe to be inclusive for everyone and a place that really brings people together, celebrates the values that we share as opposed to focusing on our differences. And I love that for her. I know you said you follow her on social media, right?
I do. And she does a lot of things for the community and a lot of free events. She does like things for the kids to come out for like trick-or-treating and holiday things going on. And she's very invested in her store there or space there, and she loves it.
And so there are a lot of free things right at the coffee shop.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's so cool. Definitely check them out on the socials, on Instagram, and see what they have coming up. Nicole, we love our coffee, but what is another thing that we really love?
A really good cocktail.
Amen. If it's not coffee hour,
it's cocktail hour.
So true.
So if you tuned into our first episode, drop in the chat if you remember what our signature drinks are.
I'm drinking one right now.
It's always on the set, guys. Always on the set.
Always on set. So one Black-owned spot we love for cocktail hour is Apogee Wine Bar. It's a place where, the wine selection, the ambiance make it perfect for winding down. I know you guys go there for date night.
We do. It's so cozy and cute in there. I love it in the wintertime and in the summer.
It is so cozy. I actually just went for the first time a couple weeks ago. A couple coworkers, we all walked down there one night because it is right on Park Ave. Our office is also, so it was an easy walk. And I couldn't believe how inviting the staff were. The bartender was not only just accommodating with getting us drinks, he was like interacting with us, so fun, so friendly. And I think I had the best glass of champagne I've ever had there.
Ooh, nice. I have to go back and try it.
I know. I wish I could remember what type it was.
So that means we have to go back.
We have, obviously, we'll be there. And do not tell the owner, her name is Simone, that I drink watered down wine.
Oh my
Please.
gosh, she does, guys. I've been trying to figure this out, but it's her thing. It's her thing.
It is my thing. So Simone describes Apogee just like we kind of described it, as a cozy neighborhood hole in the wall. I don't know if I would say it's a hole in the wall, but it's a very cozy neighborhood spot.
Yes, for sure.
She is a certified sommelier through the Court of Master Sommeliers and holds a level 3 award from the Wine and Spirit Education
She knows her
Trust.
stuff.
Seriously. She is not drinking boxed wine with club soda mixed in. I need to spend time with her.
Absolutely.
Simone owns the wine bar with her husband, Patrick, and she is also, like you and I, Nicole, a mom to 3 children.
So she understands why we need wine.
Clearly, 3 times why we need wine. So Apogee is the perfect spot to grab a glass or a bottle, pair it with some charcuterie, and settle in.
Settle in. I love it. So make sure if you're interested in a place to check out some wine or cute date night or just to get together with friends, check out Apogee.
Yep. And if you don't want a cocktail and it's coffee hour, go down to Equal Grounds.
Tune in, check out those new spots or those spots that are in our neighborhood that are great spots to check out.
And share your favorite Black-owned business in the comments below. Let's continue to highlight these places and share them with one another.
Absolutely. Switching over a little bit to a little house talk here.
Ooh, I love this segment in our show.
It's about community, home design, and something with a little story behind it maybe.
Like a trend too, right? We always bring it back to homes, the neighborhoods. And so this week, in honor of MLK Day, it's a great reminder that loving where you live also means invested in the people who you live there. So we want to spotlight a design approach that's really deeply rooted in Black creativity and culture, and it's really influencing interiors everywhere. We are talking about bold colors, layered patterns,
and
storytelling through design, textures.
So tell me, how do you feel about it?
Okay, this is a tough one. Nicole and I talked about this off mic for a little bit.
Yes.
Because if I'm coming to your house to sit on your sofa and drink watered down boxed wine, AKA a wine spritz.
No, we're going to Simone and you're going to get the right wine and drink it the right way.
But then I'm all about those rich, saturated colors, like those deep greens and those terracottas, the jewel tones. I'm obsessed with. I'm obsessed with the dark greens right now. However, those bold colors versus all white, beige, which when I go to somebody's home and they're looking to me to help them sell it, I really encourage that.
Absolutely. As a realtor, I definitely encourage a simple palette for listing a house.
For sure.
For my buyers, when we're going in, we're looking at how to make it their home and put up their style in it. But as a listing agent, definitely a simple palette for me.
Yeah, because you want to have as many people walk in and be able to envision their life in it, right? And not everybody loves these bold colors.
And some people can't see behind the bold colors or the different things or textures or the light fixtures, which are easy fixes. However, some people can't see that.
Yeah, but if, like I said, if I'm coming in to hang out, I want those gallery walls because we are going to tell you to take down your family pictures.
Absolutely.
But I want the art. I want the family history. I want the pieces that actually
the wallpapers
mean something.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Now, what about, remember the green carpets from like old school green carpets?
Shag. Green carpet. Oh my gosh. What about the pink and blue bathrooms?
Those pink toilets are still etched in my brain.
I'm not going to lie. I kind of like the pink tile now. And my house had it when I bought it 21 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
First
Is it
thing,
still? No, it's not there.
First thing to go. First thing to go. And now sometimes I'm like, oh, that pink tile was kind of cute.
It was very trendy back then, for sure. I mean, I don't remember a house that really didn't have a colored bathroom or a shagged rug. A colored shag
They went
rug.
hand in hand, though. And I think those shag rugs are coming back. How do you vacuum those?
I don't know.
Maybe you can't. Do you like, I don't know. Wouldn't it? Your vacuum would get caught in it.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't
All
think
right,
the vacuums are even up to those.
Details. So, Nicole, the question is sold or not sold on this bold design?
It's hard because I love the bold designs once you're living there. But when you're selling the house, simple palette. Make it easy for the buyers to come in and be able to envision themselves there.
This is the battle of bold versus beige. And like Nicole, I am 100% sold for living, entertaining, making it yours on having the bold. However, getting ready to list and sell, it's got to be beige, baby.
It has to be beige.
Unfortunately.
It's all about balance, and you can express yourself. Not something too overwhelming, but for selling, definitely beige.
Agreed. All right, Nicole, let's get ready to wrap up and think about moving forward.
Absolutely. So as we head into the week, we encourage you to take a moment, learn something new, support a local business, volunteer if you can, and just simply reflect on Dr. Martin Luther King's message. And if you want to add a little pizzazz to your house, add a little texture.
I love it. A little bold, a little less beige.
A little less beige.
All right. And as always, cheers to the Rochester.